gamer too. What you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
You wanted the best, you got him 4 abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Turn 3 Racing Network. Tonight, race number 15 of the season, and it is here at Michigan International Speedway, perhaps one of the most fun tracks that I like to come and visit, and I know these guys are loving it. I can tell by how many people are registered and ready to race here tonight. My name is Chris. With me, as always, my good friend Rick Hammond Jr. Rick, how are you tonight?
Hey man, I'm doing fabulous, Chris. I'm just like you, man. I'm excited and yeah, like you said, 36 drivers right now scheduled.
Yeah, buddy. Stage racing tonight. Stage 1 going to end at the end of lap number 35. Stage 2 at the end of lap 70. 240 miles, the scheduled distance here tonight. And Michigan is going to be fun.
I mean, if it's anything like the last, 4 or 5 Michigan races that we've been to, Chris, I mean, every time Blazing Pedals gets out on Michigan, it is always a great race, man. I've had this one circled since I saw the schedule.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And here we go, with a little pit party coming on out. Aaron Bockover did make it. Rick, doesn't know if you saw that or not.
I did, yeah. We're wondering where the hell Bockover was.
Well, he's back.
He found his way. He found his way. He's eating chicken sandwiches and ice cream, I think.
So TNA has a full lineup here tonight. And I'd pretty much say that this is Look, 36 racers getting set to go here tonight. This is one of the biggest races of the season so far. And good to see it here on race number 15. Look at the numbers Blazing Pedals is pulling out of the hat.
That's always the cool thing to see. I mean, we talked about this multiple times, how the league has been growing, Chris. And again, it's Michigan too. I mean, everyone it looks like is back. I'm not seeing too many people there that are missing. The only one that I really don't see, obviously we know that he's not racing on Sundays because he has to work. Blake Decker, we miss old Woodside buddy, but I know you're out there probably watching, so we miss you, man, but it's going to be a good time tonight.
Yeah, get a different job, straight up.
Really?
Here's what we can see here tonight. 3 to 4 wide. And that is going to make for some exciting racing. Oh, Lordy. Yeah, I can see it happening already. And the Rutherford's going around. Oh, man. No, that's Terry Foster, the 77. Drew Eisenman going around. And I believe the 16, Ian Habiak, may have had a touch of that one as well. And this is why they call it practice. We got drivers, Rick, that we haven't called out their name in many, many weeks. Philip Van Fleet out there in the number 89. Sharp looking Mustang. I do like that paint job. My goodness, that's nice.
In case you forget why you're racing, it says right on the side right there too.
Yeah, that's a very pretty car. And again, we're going to see this tonight. We're going to see 2 and 3 wide racing pretty easily. Could turn into 4 depending on how brave they're feeling with the setup. 15 weeks into it, Rick, and we're talking 3 and 4 wide racing here tonight. Anybody getting on anybody's nerves at this point in the season?
I don't really think so, Chris. It's been kind of, I mean, there's been some things that have happened, but it's not like it was last season against Backover and Dalton Kilrow. I haven't really seen anything like that yet. We still have time, though.
Oh, okay. You know who's getting on mine feelings just a little bit? It's Sam Baumgartner. I'm going to blame him for a lot of things. Yeah, Sam Baumgartner. If I was out there, I'd wreck him. If he was out there.
I would too.
Might take a swing at Mark too, just for funsies.
That I wouldn't do.
Rick, I heard you raced in New Hampshire a couple of times this weekend, successfully. A couple of wins under the belt.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that though, because it's New Hampshire, and we don't like New Hampshire here in the Hammond household. But I did better than Kyle Busch, supposedly. Kyle Busch did not have a good race this week.
Oh, that's really a shame.
It's the Mark Arthur special sauce setup, let me tell you. If Mark ever wants to stop driving truck, he should just make setups and make his own setup shop.
There you go.
I'm telling you. Money.
Got a few drivers in the live camera feeds here tonight. Kind of already peekabooed in on this one. But that's Brian Dees. Corey Rutherford is going to be joining us, although it looks like maybe not right at this moment. Ian Habiak out there. Joshua Rutherford. Rick Thompson. Current location, he's home. Congratulations for being home. And we've got Taylor the Butcher Benjamin, TBB. And I like that shirt.
Yeah, you can get the MFRG racing shirts over at savageedge.com, along with some TNA Motorsport stuff and pretty much anything else that you can think of. If you can think of it, let me tell you, Corey and Amanda over there at Savage Edge can definitely set you up with whatever you're looking for.
Oh, and they do piling in. Again, this is practice. So a little bit more loosey-goosey out there right now than they will be during the actual race. I've got an idea. Oh, no, I don't, because I already played it. Never mind.
I was going to say, what's your idea?
Never mind, Rick. But it's gone. The idea is gone.
Be gone.
I will bring this up, however. Look at all of the drivers that are out there. Oh, my goodness.
And on that list, Chris, there's actually, what, 2 missing. Josh Klinger and Race Clark have not taken laps yet, so we'll see what the 20 and the 02 does.
Yeah, potentially 37 drivers now.
That's amazing. I love it.
And look at the times. Less than 1 second separates the entire field so far. And Rick, that includes Fred Thompson. That is impressive.
We don't need no brakes. We don't need brakes here.
No, brakes don't matter here. This track extremely fast. And I can't wait to see how this one goes. Just a couple seasons ago, this track was the championship finale. Rick, you and I voted on it because the league got together and voted and ended in a tie. So we got to be the tiebreaker. And the racing that we've seen here at Michigan with the Blazing Pedals has been by far some of the best racing we've seen. We were hoping to see that again tonight.
I think we will. And if we don't get it tonight, Chris, Michigan is on the schedule another time this season. So
Absolutely.
There's always hope.
Donald Bennett out there checking in. DB, hope you're doing all right, bud. TVB on the inside of the 44. Aaron Backover. Kind of missed last week's race. I don't know why. It was just a road course.
I heard from a little puppy that he was scared. I also heard that because every Monday night at 8 p.m., Chris, I try to tune in on Facebook to TNA Motorsports Shop Talk, where last week's special guest, you can learn about that man who we talked about there. He's in-car camera. It's the 76 of Rick Thompson. Finally home, got to learn a little bit. I love the Shop Talk race because not only do we, we already feel like family here, but I'm learning more about these drivers. This week, I'm pretty excited too. The 24 Cody Moore going to be the special guest on Shop Talk. So check that out on Facebook under TNA Motorsports at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, I missed it last Monday. Did watch it on Tuesday, though. And yeah, it was very cool. Yeah, hold on, Donald. We're not there yet, bud. We got a little ways to go still, and then we're going to crack into qualifying. This is just practice if you're just tuning in. These guys, let them fly here in practice time. Royce Clark out there on track, so that's going to make 36. The only driver that's in the server that hasn't stepped foot on track yet, Josh Klinger in the 20. That NASA car, very sharp
awesome
looking. I like it. I actually spent a little bit of time last night catching up on some of the paint jobs, and man, there were some pretty good ones out there. Dalton Killo bringing a whole bunch out. One more pit party before qualifying, I believe.
Who's going to cause this pit party accident? Is it going to be the 9 or the 86?
Well, I'm going to go with the 86.
Could be the 68 of Hayden Wheeler, too. We haven't seen Hayden in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. It has been a while since we've seen Hayden.
We know he can drive, Chris, because I saw him. He was driving an American Truck Simulator there earlier.
That's true.
We're going to have to get him in on the convoy, bro.
Convoy. Well, if the 86 doesn't pick up any speed, I think it's going to be safe, Rick. But once he starts dropping into about the 4,000 RPM range, it could be all hell breaking loose here for Terry Foster.
At least the car looks good during the pit party.
Oh gosh, he's at 6,000 RPM and then backs off, going too fast there in second gear. Had to bring it back down to 52.50. 54. Nick Okie to the outside. Look at that. Foster's already gone into the rear end of the 41. Oh,
Yeah,
Terry almost blew it up.
free.
Did you hear that shift? He almost blew it up.
I think the whole idea of a pit party is to try to catch the leader and give him something to race, but Dalton Kilroy just pulling away.
Terry doesn't like the setup. It's tight for him. He just rubs into the wall. The 17 goes on by. Brian D is in the Marvel Studio Chevy Camaro. The Soul Stealer, and then it's the 88, the Do Crew, back on track. His first race back last week during the road course. Takes a third spot. Now, say what you will about road racing, Rick, but last week was actually pretty fun.
It was.
It wasn't just Blazing Pedals that had us on the road courses, but, well, Salt Flat Racing Series had us on a road course as well. Two different tracks, Florida and Sonoma. Was it Sonoma? Wait.
No. Sunday night, Blazing Pedals was Daytona Road.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday night with the Salt Flat Cup Series. There we go. I can get it out.
Oh, yeah.
It was at Watkins Glen,
Watkins
man. And that
Glen.
was a fabulous race. I love Watkins Glen.
Yeah. It was awesome. Somebody's going to Sonoma this season.
That would be the Blazing Pedals.
I knew it. Perry's starting to lose a little ground. Looks like at speed though. After a lap or two, that car starts to come around for him. Able to keep it off the wall a little bit better. The tires are not as angry with him. Oh, well, there goes that idea.
You did it. You did it.
Sorry, Terry. I didn't mean to. You can get him out of the way early though.
I mean, I'm just saying, we have that third chair sitting here in the Hammond Hotel booth. I'm just saying. Or now that my iRating's up over 1,000, I mean, I could take the keys to the 86, man. The hood wouldn't be messed up in practice, that's for sure.
No, everything else. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry, bud. Blazing Pedals, if you're looking for a league to join, they have started a Saturday night recruitment type series. If you're interested, get a hold of Corey Sherman or Aaron Bockover.
If you can find Bach.
If you can find Bockover, yeah.
Saturday afternoons, I believe, at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Just like that. It's qualifying time.
So while we wait for the cars to get out there, Chris, you were talking about Sonoma. Well, actually, that is next week, July 25th, here on Sunday night, Blazing Pedals, 7 p.m. Eastern. Is when we head there. Then Chicagoland, Pocono, Indy, Kentucky, New Hampshire, and then Michigan again.
What was
on
that?
September 12th.
What was that? One track?
Kentucky?
No. I'm pretty sure you said something else.
Watkins Glen coming up on September 19th. Loudon.
Oh, Loudon. What state is that in again?
That is, it would be cool if it was a road course, if they did something different.
That
I'm
would
just
be
saying,
cool.
Donald, if you're still here and listening, bro, you need to head to that New Hampshire track over there in Loudon. Saying, do a road course, be different.
Everybody races the oval. Everybody forgets about the road course.
That's right. And warn Dobbs right now, okay, that he needs to make it past the pace car in lap 1. He can't pull a Kyle Busch. I'm just saying. Also, sorry, Tim and Ian. I know you're sad about that.
I don't know what Ian's up to. I'm looking at his in-car cam. Looks like he's got the wind sim going on. Putting a fan right next to his chair.
Rick Thompson's still on the phone. He's doing some important business right now. Oh, there's the okay. The closet's opening.
Uh-oh. He's going for the shine.
He is. I told Tim to check that out because I saw it last week. Ian turned on his camera and I had a full picture there. And there was some stuff in that closet that doesn't belong in an 18-year-old's room. I'm just saying.
Well, the Rutherford brothers, first two across the line, but it was taken away by Corey Sherman, Pittman, and Seats. Corey Sherman was very, very fast in practice. Terry Foster sits in the second spot, Rick. He was listening in. I think we got him riled up a little bit.
I think we did.
Oh, wait, no, he wasn't listening in. He doesn't watch these things. That's right.
That's right.
That's all right. I'm sure Corey will fill him in on it.
He's got the loyalty.
Well, 55. Joshua Rutherford kicks himself back into second spot on his second lap, 39.307. The time to beat, put down by Corey Sherman. Amanda Sherman out on track in that beautiful blue Savage Edge machine. And so far, a sixth place run for her, 39.431. Fred Thompson out on track. Cody Moore takes over the pole at 39.242.
Wow.
Out of nowhere, Cody Moore taking away the pole. Let's see what Thompson can do. A 40.700 on his first lap. Second lap is very smooth. We'll see if he's able to pick up some time here. And he's going to call it. He's going to bring it down pit road. TBB out on track.
With our Baby Ruth car. Oh, yeah.
Got to cool out in track saying, hey, pretty cool to see Hayden back. Yeah, absolutely. It's great to see him back. Good to see a lot of these guys back. This field is stuffed tonight, and there is talent from the beginning to the end.
I'm just worried about Hayden, Chris. I mean, you and I, we were driving truck before we got ready up here in the booth to broadcast the Xfinity TRJ Karting Blazing Pedal Series here. Hayden's got to, you don't have to worry about the brakes too much here. Go.
TBB third quickest, 39.266. Knocked Sherman down to fourth. Kilroe, last season's champion, took over the pole position with a 39.235. Mr. Joshua Sexton out on track, and his number, well,
going forward after next week, Race Control Sam already told me.
okay,
It's going to be fixed. So we can call it a 51. On the scoring, it's going to be 15 for tonight. Next week, it'll be back to the 51.
all right. I told you, Sam.
Yeah, it's all Sam's fault.
It's called Sam's fault. Josh Sexton in the 51. Trying to put down a lap. He's halfway through the first heat lap, or first hot lap, excuse me. I'll get there.
Good line through 3 and 4, and we'll see what he can do here.
Michael Falk says, I did that car this morning. Very awesome.
I like it. Ooh, good enough for fourth there, Chris.
Yeah, great run for him during this qualifying session. Brian Dees, the Soul Stealer. Let's see what he's got so far. 19th quickest with a 40.071. The blinking has stopped. The focus is in. Let's see what lap number 2 is going to look like. Big time move. 0.6 of a second quicker. Brian Dees, 39.412. Good enough for 16th right now.
I'm kind of hoping that Corey and Amanda sent him a second shirt because he's wearing that shirt every Sunday night.
I know. And he wore it on the, Josh Klinger's out there. Klinger qualifies 23rd. I'm at the 16, TRJkarting.com. Machine driven by Ian Habiak. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Remember, he wore it on a Sunday night, and then the next Monday, when he was on Shop Talk, he was wearing it again.
Wearing it again, yeah.
I think he might be in love. Very cool. I know. Foster is driving out of his mind here in qualifying. Let's see what happens when he's surrounded by cars. Ian Habiak good enough for 23rd, make it 24th as Drew Eisenman in the 77 podium finisher last week cruises across the start finish line of 39.204. Rick Thompson just about ready to finish his second lap. Thompson jumps up to the 14th spot, 39.379. So nobody so far has crawled into that 38 zone yet that we saw during practice. There are a couple of drivers though still out there.
I think a lot of that too was guys were drafting.
Yeah, I think there's something we said there. Track was fresher. But a minute 45 left of this qualifying session. Two drivers on the track. Kyle Wellman, Hayden Wheeler. We're looking at Hayden Wheeler making his return in the Camaro. First lap for Wheeler. Going to put him in 28th. So check out Kyle Wellman. He finished. Oh no, he's finishing his second lap. Wellman, big jump with the 42. Up to 19th spot, 39.412. Tied with the 17 of D's. And James Miller. Out of Canada, Tim Hortons 09, bringing it out on track. I'll tell you one of the things that I'm really starting to like. I've been, like I said, I was poking around in Discord, and it looks like a couple of guys are really digging the racing action out of Thunder Road. So I'm kind of really excited about that. This will be the last week off for me as we go back racing after this week. Cars put back together, and hopefully we can put on a better performance than we did last time. Now, that was a stinker.
It happened. That's racing.
Qualifying is done. Just waiting for somebody. There we go. On the pole tonight, it's going to be the number 77 out of Texas. It's going to be Drew Eisenman, who was outside last season's champion out of Five Kings Motorsports. It's number 41 of Dalton Kilrow, the 24 out of Lost Cause Motorsports. Cody Moore going to take inside row number 2 to his outside. It is going to be the 10 of Taylor Butcher Benjamin. Inside row number 3 out of Five Kings, it's going to be the 15 of Mr. Joshua Sexton. Out of TNA Motorsports, outside of row 3, it's going to be the 3 of Corey Sherman. Derek Paulson out of the MFRD camp, going to start his Marielle number 6 in the 7th spot. To his outside, out of the MT2 Esport camp, it's the number 2 of Jacob Hoppy. Starting in 9th spot tonight out of the TNA Motorsports camp, it's the number 86 of Terry Foster. TNA holds that whole row together because starting to his outside, it's going to be the 44 of Aaron Bockover. Starting inside row number 6, it's going to be the 66 out of Team AV Plus. It's going to be Jordan McAvoy. To his outside, starting in 12th tonight, it's going to be the work in progress racing machine, the number 55 of Joshua Rutherford. Starting in 13th tonight, it's going to be Speed Mafia's number 22, Brad Collins. And to his outside, and a Speed Mafia, it's going to be the 76 of Rick Thompson. Starting in 15th spot tonight, Rick, it's going to be Christian Pittman in the 31. To his outside, out of Ram Racing, it's the 84 of Matt Hackathorn.
In 17th position, it's going to be the 33 Speed Mafia machine of John Perkins. On his outside, Five King Motorsports number 4, Tanner Marr, going to be starting in 18th. Kyle Wellman out of, I'm just going to say, it's not 42 Racing anymore, it's Savage Edge Racing. He's got his number 42 starting in 19th position with the Soul Stealer out of S&M Motorsports, the 17 of Brian Dees in 20th. Amanda Sherman qualified her number 8 TNA Motorsports car in 21st. Next to her on the outside is the 1 S&M Motorsports of Ty Morosco in 22nd. 23rd is going to belong to Work in Progress Racing number 5, Corey Rutherford. And the 68 Run It Fast Motorsports of Hayden Wheeler going to be starting in 24th. Limitless Motorsports number 14 of David Seats going to be starting in 25th. With Philip Van Vliet out of the United States going to be starting in the 26th position in his 89 machine. TRJ Karting's number 16, Ian Habiak going to be starting in 27th. To his outside in 28th is going to be the 28th Limitless Motorsports of Mike Hamlin. Josh Klinger qualified his number 20 Oceanside Cleaners Racing in 29th with Fred Thompson in his Speed Mafia number 46 in 30th. Matt Grunberg did not take a qualifying lap in his 54 Team AV machine. He'll be starting in 31st with Jamie Walker in the 88 going to be starting in 32nd. And then we have James Miller out of Canada with his 09 and 33. We got Jeffrey Fisher and a bunch of other guys. Nick O'Kie, Randy McAvoy, Race Clark.
Don Kilrow back there as well as we fall into the green for the first time here tonight. Drew Eisenman doing a good job so far, picking up the race lead. It's a battle for second between Taylor Butcher Benjamin and Cody Moore. Cody Moore slides back. The Butcher moves up too early in this one. Behind him, it's Corey Sherman in the 3 car. The 51 is Joshua Sexton. He's looking to make it 3 wide here early on. Thinks better of it. Stays in the inside of the 2. Jacob Hoppy using the outside lane with the momentum. Let's see what happens here as these guys run side by side.
I mean, it's hard because everybody wants to race for position, Chris, but it takes a little bit. We see the 02 coming down off of pit road, started in the pits. That's Race Clark in the 02. He's having some fun.
He looks like he's not the only driver that's going to be starting down a lap here. And it's Mike Hamlin, Royce Clark, and Dalton Kilrow all out on track now. Actually, Kilrow not on track.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Dalton there.
Dalton having issues.
He did have a connection issue. He is back in the server, Chris, but
that's going to hurt.
He's loading in. That is going to hurt. Of course, he won last week, so he's already locked in.
Yeah, win number 2 last week for Dalton Kilrow. Up front, we had a change for the lead, and it is Taylor the Butcher Benjamin. Corey Sherman, super fast here during practice. It's showing here during the race. Lap 3, he is up 4 spots in the second spot. Behind him rather, is the 2, Jacob Hoppy. And Hoppy is starting to go down a spot from Cody Moore, the outside, working for Moore pretty well. And here comes the 44, up 5 spots. Looking for more is Aaron Bockover in the Budweiser number 44.
Yeah, Bockover up 6 positions already, Chris, sitting in 4th place right now. He is definitely on a move. He's back. He's ready to race. He had the week off there for Daytona.
Cody Moore not going to make it easy as he jumps back down on the inside. Moore trying to hold on to that yellow line, not going to have the momentum. See what happens on the front stretch. The 44 kicks it way down low. Aaron Bockover up the third spot. Behind him, a couple of cars. It's going to be the 6, Derek Paulson, holding on to his starting spot of 7. And Paulson right now has a mirror full of Rick Thompson, who's up 6 spots.
Yeah, I'm digging Brad Collins' new paint scheme there that Michael Fox daughter did. I love it.
Marielle is starting to take over the MF Racing Designs camp, and she's doing a fabulous job with it. I love it. It's got a happy face on it.
I love it.
it.
It's awesome.
Oh, good job, honey. Good job. Right behind Brad Collins, though, it is Ty Morosco in the 1 machine. Also driving an MF Racing Designs car. Ty Morosco up 11 spots, tied with one other driver for most spots gained. The other driver sitting in 22nd spot, it's James Miller. Back up front, take a look in on the race leader, Taylor Butcher Benjamin, holding on to the top spot. Corey Sherman in second, Aaron Bockover being chased down by Jacob Hoppy. Derek Paulson up to the 5th spot. Cody Moore right behind him. Here comes Rick Thompson in the 76. A good move from the 76 on the inside.
I'm sure Rick Thompson's happy to be home. Chris got all his stuff all set up there just a few hours before we went green flag at Daytona. He's got it all dialed in. You can see how comfortable he is now that he's back home.
Yeah, what a big change from being on an RV to being home. And Thompson looking to try and get into the top 5 now with the 76. Rick Thompson on the inside, fighting it out with Derek Paulson on the outside. Paulson holding on to momentum, and here comes Thompson on the inside. Paulson can't do anything with it. Thompson takes it away. Just a couple of laps ago, I said Ty Morosco is tied with another driver for biggest mover. Not the case anymore. Ty Morosco up 13 spots to get inside of the top 10. He's running in 9th spot right now.
He's got Cody Moore trying to find a way around him. Chris looking on the outside now. And
Whoa, Cody Moore steps it out. Gathers it back up, and there goes the 33. John Perkins on fire.
Assad Poodles number 33 Speed Mafia looking very good here tonight. Anyway, these drivers are really moving it up through the field, Chris.
Fight up front continues to be between Butcher Benjamin and Sherman. Corey starting to close in just a little bit. A gap under 0.2 of a second. And Corey Sherman looking to try and battle with the Butcher as they hit a bright spot on the track. Look at the sun shining through.
We're a week away from the Sherman's anniversary date, Chris, and PBB. He wants to win this thing for Amanda, but I think Corey's going to make it kind of hard for him. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Jordan McAvoy running in the 7th spot. He's got Brad Collins, John Perkins, Ty Morosco right behind him. Ty Morosco maybe taking a peek to the inside, doesn't pull the trigger. Stays on the back bumper of John Perkins. Behind them, it's the 51 of Joshua Sexton, the 15 in your scoring and timing. And then it's Brian Dees. Dees running +8 so far. Started in the 20th spot, currently running in the 12th spot. Cody Moore behind him. And there's a hornet's nest behind him.
Oh, the Soul Stealer, he's working hard, Chris. I just saw him blink 4 times in a row.
Well, it was the first time he blinked all race, so yeah, he got to make it up at some point. The 68 goes around the 4 of Tanner Marr. Hayden Wheeler working his way up towards the front. He's +9. Stage number 1 going to be at the end of lap number 35. We're almost halfway there. Terry Foster takes a peek down on the inside. He's trying to go by Pittman. Christian Pittman getting passed by Terry Foster on the inside. And Terry hangs it down low. Pittman comes back on the outside.
Hayden Wheeler using that apron there in the 68 machine, Chris. He just almost went for a wild ride. Now he's going to be careful because the 4 of Tanner Marr working on the inside, and Pittman's right behind him.
Tanner Marr has a bit of steam in him, and he goes on by Christian Pittman, and that ain't all. He gets to the side of the 68. Hayden Wheeler in trouble now. Hayden Wheeler fights back on the outside. Pittman to the outside as well. He is going to be helping out Hayden Wheeler in the 68. A little bit of draft help here. And the 68 starts to pull away from the 4. Go back just a little further. Matt Grunberg did not qualify. He's up 11 spots into the 20th spot. Behind him, it's going to be Jamie Walker, also up 11. Did not qualify either. Both drivers up 11 spots, and they are taking their time slowly going through the field.
And that's something that both drivers, I mean, we saw it multiple times last season there with Jamie Walker, Chris. He liked starting in the back, working his way back up through, was able to miss the quote-unquote big one. I mean, I doubt we're going to see anything like that here in Michigan. I mean, these drivers always put on a good show here in Michigan, but it's good to see Jamie Walker back doing his thing. Matt Grunberg, you know, he's out there, he's doing his thing, man. Those two have definitely been battling it out quite a bit there this season.
First pit stop of the race is going to be Amanda Sherman. Ryan Dees coming down pit road. Some people opting to take their pit stops right now. Meanwhile, TBB out front, he has stretched it out to 0.3 of a second. Teenage Corey Sherman and Aaron Bockover running second and third. Then it's going to be Derek Polson and Rick Thompson. Polson brings it down pit road. That's going to give Thompson 4th spot. Timer Roscoe into 5th. Quite a few drivers have come down pit road at this time. So top 5 again are going to be Taylor Butcher Benjamin, Corey Sherman, Aaron Bockover, Rick Thompson, and Ty Morosco. None of those drop 5 drivers have come down pit road. Joshua Sexton, Jacob Hoppy, Joshua Rutherford, Cody Moore, Hayden Wheeler, your top 10. Again, have not come down pit road. Now Rick Thompson drops down on the pit lane. He's bringing it down.
Yeah, along with Jacob Hoppy and like James Miller, Jamie Walker.
And good news all around for these guys. The car seems stable even on older tires. As here we are working lap number 19. Corey Sherman brings it down pit road. That's going to give second spot over to the 44. Aaron Bockover. You see Rutherford coming off in pit road, along with, I believe it was Dave Seats. Want to go ahead and thank our sponsors once again. It's Butt Kicker, MF Racing Designs, and our series sponsor, TRJKarting.com. If you haven't done it yet, make sure to go over and check out TRJKarting.com for all of your karting needs. He's even got a section over there for sim racing. So if you're looking for some shoes, some gloves, whatever the case may be, maybe some just great apparel, go over and check out Tim and see what he's got, and then buy it. All these pit stops, Rick. Matt Grunberg, your race leader.
Matt Grunberg is leading the race right now. I mean, I expect to see him come down pit road here at some point. Now, my scoring's going crazy. I don't know what to talk about right now.
How about this? Grunberg peels off. Grunberg coming down pit road. And so is Drew Eisenman. Eisenman going to give up second spot. Derek Paulson would assume the race lead if everything stays the way it is right now.
We'll see what the 6 does, Chris. I mean, he has not come down pit road yet. He's got the Shermanator all over his back bumper right now. Paulson sticks it out.
Derek Paulson playing a different kind of fuel strategy here.
Man, the pit times are all over the place too.
Yeah, a lot of things going on there. On board for a lap with Corey Sherman running in the second spot, trying to chase down Derek Paulson as they head into turns 1 and 2. Very smooth on the throttle from the Shermanator. Nice move. Oh, Paulson gets a little loose out of the rear end. It started to come around. He was able to gather it back up, but that is a lap around Michigan, courtesy of Corey Sherman. Behind Sherman, here comes the 10. Taylor the Butcher Benjamin running on his butt. Top 3 drivers all within striking distance. Aaron Bockover trying to catch him, and here comes Rick Thompson.
Thompson going to try the inside lane there in the 44.
Rick Thompson trying to get it even with the 44. Can't do it. Bockover shuts the door and may have slammed it. I'm not sure. Thompson gets back in line behind the 44. Honestly, that's kind of what they want right now. They want to be running nose to tail so they can catch a top 3. Once they do, then they can have some fun.
Exactly. He just had it on the Butcher working the inside of Corey Sherman right now.
TBB taking over second spot. Corey Sherman not putting up a big fight here, just holding his line. Ooh, Derek Paulson way up towards the wall. Tires are starting to get angry on the 6 machine.
That and the lack of weight of the fuel in the fuel cell in the rear of that thing.
Yeah, that's not helping. Somebody might want to radio down to Paulson. He cannot make it from here.
Oh, it looks like there's 4 cars, Chris, unless my scoring's totally messed up. We already know Paulson hasn't come down. I don't believe Cody Moore has come down yet. Or Joshua Sexton. And last but not least, Hayden Wheeler's still out there. Like I said, unless my scoring's messed up.
Yeah, I think it might be, but looks like everybody's come down. Including Derek Paulson. He was on pit road. His pit lap was lap 17.
Interesting.
So, that being said, things are a little bit different. We got about 8 laps to go before we find our first caution flag of the evening for stage racing. Bockover was able to get around Sherman. Aaron Bockover running in 3rd spot. This isn't even Charlotte, Rick.
I know. He wants that banner this week.
Harry Foster, Amanda Sherman, both being scored a lap down. Right now, Terry Foster is being scored. The first driver a lap down, so on caution, he would get that back under the lucky dog rules. Can anybody pass Derek Paulson?
And those are the only 2 drivers that are 1 lap down. And you have Mike Hamlin, Dalton Kilroe, and Nick Okie 2 laps down. Kyle Wellman 6 laps down right now.
Well, something happened with the 42 car. Big block coming from Corey Sherman. Putting the block on the 76. And here comes Terry Foster in his 86. Terry Foster coming out of nowhere, trying to get his lap back the old-fashioned way. Who is driving that car?
I'm trying to figure that out right now. You think one of the grandkids are over?
It's possible.
Grandpa said, "Hey, Grandpa, I got some taffy down the street that I couldn't carry any further. You go get it, and then I'll make sure you start the race." That's what I'm thinking. Because look at that 86 go right now. He's on fire.
Well, the 86 is going to show everybody how to do it as Terry Foster gets his lap back the hard way. I don't believe for a minute that's Terry. No way. Somebody else is driving that car.
I mean, we know he has a camera, and I don't see him in cars, so I don't know.
We are going to have to get to the bottom of this one. Derek Paulson, just a couple more laps before he's slated to see that yellow flag. Will he be able to hold on to it, or will the Butcher be able to find a way around the 10 car right in the middle of the track? Derek Paulson, we've seen him loose a couple of times. May have an angry right rear tire. The 8 gets to the back, the 10 gets to the back bumper of the 6. And the Butcher looks to the inside. Doesn't pull the trigger, can't do it. Two more laps to go before our first scheduled yellow flag. Oh, Corey Sherman goes for a little ride. He gathers it back up, guys. Gets back onto the track. My goodness. Oh, did he go for a ride? Held on to it. Cody Moore going to try and take advantage. Last lap before the caution flag set to fly. Will the Butcher be able to put the pass on the 6? Derek Paulson holding on to it. On to the back stretch they go.
Ooh, Cody Moore keep bringing Brad Collins with him on the inside. Just got around the Shermanator. Ooh.
Coming out of turn number 4 now is Derek Paulson. And it looks like Paulson is going to be our stage 1 winner here tonight. Congratulations to the 6 machine of Derek Paulson, painted by Mariel of MF Racing Designs. Her dad playing second fiddle now. I heard she actually did take over. It's official. Derek Paulson getting it done.
What a great first stage, huh?
Man, we knew it was going to be a good one. Just there's something about this track and these drivers.
Yeah, it's been multiple different kinds of vehicles, Chris. I mean, now we're in the Xfinity cars. We had the ARCA cars. We had the trucks. New CEO. Oh, Dad better be careful.
All kinds of good stuff out there. I'm loving it. We are going to step away for a moment, though, as pit stops are about to happen. We'll be right back live here on the Turn 3 Racing Network.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Back live here on the Turn 3 Racing Network as Derek Paulson wins stage number 1. And the cream is starting to rise, Rick.
It sure is, Chris. There's no question about that right now.
Jamie Walker to the inside. Matt Gruenberg right behind Walker. TBB, John Perkins, Rick Thompson. And the list goes on and on of all the drivers who have a shot here at winning tonight in Michigan. Stage number 2 about ready to get started. Pace car lights are off. We're folded in 2 by 2. And ladies and gentlemen, can't thank you enough for stopping by the Turn 3 Racing Network, getting ready to go back under the green. Jamie Walker puts the power down. Don't know what Walker was doing there. Dropped himself down below the apron, and that is going to mess up his timing. Something's going on with the 88, or he's falling back on purpose.
Isn't that kind of interesting to see, Chris? I'm not sure if he maybe missed a shift or... Right now, Walker down an 8.
Possible, Rick.
Brad Collins goes around. Ty Morosco going around. Jamie Walker still falling back, Chris. It might be something. I mean, we know how Jamie likes to race.
Rick, got to check in with the 44 of Aaron Bockover. I'm believing that he may have had an Aaron Bockover moment, as he is now being scored a lap down in the 44.
Oh boy.
Gruenberg, your race leader. Derek Paulson, John Perkins running second and third. TBB in fourth, and Jordan McAvoy right behind him.
And in 6th, we get the 76 of Rick Thompson. The 1 of Ty Morosco is getting right to the back bumper there. The 76 looking on the outside. We'll see what happens there. Cody Moore right behind those drivers, along with Brad Collins and Tanner Marr in that 4 machine rounding out the top 10.
A bit of a cotton candy look to it again tonight in the 4.
I like it. The kids like it.
And I'm not sure, Michael, I'm not sure, but, you know, let's face it, it's Bockover, and if anybody's going to speed on pit road, it's probably him. Taking a look in on his pit time. It's about 30 seconds longer than it should have been. I'm going to go with yes, he was not speeding.
Yep. I'm going to go yes also.
Jamie Walker floated it all the way back to the 13th spot, Rick, and he may just be saving some on the 88.
No, I mean, we've seen Jamie do this multiple times. No, I mean, he was up towards the front during that stage. We got a long way to go here until lap 70, Chris, at the end of stage 2. So I have a feeling you might be right. The 98 Jeffrey Fisher working on the inside there of the 88. I mean, Walker's still up 18 positions, even though he's sitting at 14th right now.
We've got Corey Sherman. He's down 9, running in the 15th spot. Boy, for a long time, he was gunning for first, but right now, a long way to go. He's got the 20 of Klinger right behind him in that yellow MF Racing Designs number 20. And they both get around Jamie Walker. Race Clark in the 02 on the lead lap. In that mass machine, looking to try and take off, but the 09 on the back bumper. James Miller pushing Race Clark.
Yeah, I think he's trying to hit the booster pack, bro. Gotta hit that booster rocket, get it fired.
That is possibly the case. Look at the 09. Couldn't be any closer. And Ian Habiak, he's starting to take this one serious, Rick. Don't believe me? Take a look on the bottom left-hand side of the screen because he's got the helmet on.
He does.
Something is wrong with Ian. He's forgetting to blink. There it is. All right. I thought we had another Soul Steer. Oh my goodness, that worried me for a minute.
The old Steeler in training, let me tell you.
Well, you can't see anything except for the eyes and the eyebrows with the helmet on. I just didn't know. But here comes Pittman down on the inside. Christian Pittman going to take away a spot. Drew Eisman, a podium finisher last week, is sitting in the 21st spot. Yellow flag in the air. Caution on the track. And it's going to take a minute to figure out what's going on here.
Ooh, I see the 28 in the infield right now, Mike Hamlin.
Well, let's go back. As the 28 getting passed by a number 9 car. Perhaps he didn't see him as he kind of gets into him. Then into the 46 of Fred Thompson. The 28 gets into the 9 and then into the 46 of Fred Thompson. Well. Let's take a look at that again. Nick Okie in the 9 machine. Drops down to the inside. Fred Thompson running the top side. The 28 bounces off from Okie and into Fred Thompson and goes for a ride, knocks the cone down, and comes to a halt after mowing some grass. Well, pit stop time. It's actually very good for Aaron Bockover. It means he's going to get his lap back. Amanda Sherman has the opportunity, if she chooses, to stay out and then pass the pace car to get her lap back. Philip Van Fleet would have the same opportunity. We'll see how it goes. Looks like Cody Moore stayed out. And Aaron Bockover stayed out. And Amanda Sherman, is she gone? So it looks like Amanda is actually getting the lucky dog. Or she just doesn't know the rules. One or the other, I'm not sure.
It's all good. So it looks like Nick Okie gonna get the EOL on that one, Chris.
Oh, so they're saying Okie didn't hold the line. He came up and started that chain reaction. '28 is a beautiful car. It's a little damaged right now, but it is a beautiful car. Lafayette Ford in Fayetteville, North Carolina, sponsoring the 28 from Mike Hamlin. I just remembered the back bumper. I saw it. Oh boy. Yep. Don't touch him there. It is his no square. Too good. God, I love these guys. Under caution for the first time here at Michigan due to incident. Second time overall. Pace car lights are off. We're folding in 2 by 2. It's going to be Matt Gruenberg, Cody Moore. Cody Moore choosing the outside lane. Behind them, it's going to be Derek Paulson and Taylor Butcher Benjamin. Then the 33 of John Perkins and the 1 of Ty Morosco. That is your first 3 lines getting set to go back under the green flag. Stage 2 going to be ending in about 21 laps. Make it 20 when we cross the start finish line. Well, end of lap 70 is the call from admin here tonight. Pace car jumps down below the white line. And the field belongs to Cody Moore. Moore gets on the loud pedal. Here we go, back under the green flag. And Cody Moore has a great start in his number 24.
Gruenberg's doing everything he can in the 54 there to get back up to the back bumper there. He's going to do it, but it's just going to take a little bit of time. There he goes. Now Gruenberg putting the attack on that inside lane. Cody Moore under a little bit of a pressure. They got to be careful because Derek Paulson's right there behind them. He wants to see these guys race it out a little bit.
Not much of a race there as Cody Moore moves up, lets Gruenberg on by, and then falls back into position. New race leader going to be the 54 of Matt Gruenberg. Cody Moore, Derek Paulson, your top 3, and here comes Ty Morosco looking for 4th. Ty Morosco in the 1 car, racing like a bat out of hell here tonight.
He's racing like he's got a Sasquatch on the... Oh wait, he does.
Tanner Marr now puts his sights on the 10 of the Butcher. John Perkins down on the inside. Here comes John Perkins. Side by side with the 4. That doesn't last long. Jordan McAvoy coming through. The Butcher moves down and then back up. He's trying to make that car 20 feet wide.
Yeah, if anybody can, it's the Butcher.
Full head of steam heading into the corner. And here comes the 68 of Hayden Wheeler. Wheeler going to try and make something happen. Hayden Wheeler on the inside of Jordan McAvoy. And Wheeler takes the spot away. Here comes Jeffrey Fisher now on the inside. The 88 of Jamie Walker catching the back bumper of the 20. Now goes down to the inside. He makes it 3 wide. Oh, the 98 and the 20 get together. The 98 of Fisher into the 20 again. We go back under yellow. Oh, the 3 gets a part of it. Big hit. Oh, boy. Oh, a little retaliation from Jeffrey Fisher into the 20. Rick, as I said, I spent a little time on Discord, enough to know that that might be the last time we see Jeffrey Fisher here tonight.
Yeah.
Let's go back and take a peek and see how it all went down. Jamie Walker comes down to the middle. He makes a 3 wide. The 20 moves down, gets into the 98. I understand the frustration, but you are not going to take it into your own hands here for the Blazing Pedals. Also gets into the 3. And then Fisher simply waiting. Gives a little shot to the 20. Corey Sherman, who was racing so well here tonight, now heavily damaged in that 3 machine.
It's missing a few parts there.
Yeah, a little tape. All right, waiting on race control. This one's going to get interesting.
Well, the 20's going to get the EOL. They're looking after the caution now, Chris. I'm just waiting to hear on that.
All right. Well, Klinger, okay, that's fine. He's going to take the EOL. Good call there. He definitely moved down on the Fisher. No question about that. Whether or not he saw him or not, that's another story. And one I can't answer. Under caution here for the second time due to incident on track. And the fans are all standing. I don't even know why they bother buying seats if they're not going to use them.
All right, just stand up. It's all good.
Pace car lights are off. They're folding in 2 by 2, getting ready to go back under the green flag. Matt Gruenberg, your race leader, opts for the outside lane. Gonna have Derek Colson to the inside. Row 2 gonna be the 1 of Ty Morosco, the 10 of Taylor Butcher Benjamin, then the 33 of John Perkins, and the 4 of Tanner Marr. Your top 3 rows getting ready to go back under the green flag. Big blow for Corey Sherman, still on pit road, along with Jeffrey Fisher. Aaron Bach over in the 44 being scored the first car, 1 lap down.
And holy cow, Chris, if the race was to end right now, Terry Foster would have his name on the banner this week at TNA Motorsports.
Or whoever's driving for him. As we go back under the green flag, Matt Gruenberg, the first one to the loud pedal, and he has got a heck of a lead. Derek Paulson moves up to the top lane. Here comes Ty Morosco. Morosco puts a nose in front of the 10. Ty Morosco holding on to third spot now, away from the Butcher. The Butcher brings it back side by side, heading into the corner. Ty Morosco dives down into the corner. He's still looking for that third spot. Now has it and clear.
Uh-oh, we got somebody in the infield care center, Chris.
All right, well, hate to do it, but we're going to have to. It's our job. Driver of the number 3, Corey Sherman. Corey, what in the heck is going on out there?
I have no idea. You know, that 44 came down on me early and tried to blame it on me.
Yeah, but the big question is, did he get caught speeding on pit road again?
I don't think he can go fast enough to speed up pit road, he was saying.
Oh, boy. Well, he was on pit road for about 30 extra seconds on that first pit stop, so I'm thinking maybe he did. But the real question is the 3 going to be back out there tonight?
Yeah, I had 10 minutes of repairs, but yeah, it sucks to get caught up in that. I had nowhere to go. I dropped down into the grass, figured I could miss it, but yeah, got caught up in that. And yeah, all I keep hearing is my teammate took me out in TeamSpeak right now.
Oh boy. I got one other question for you, and you can answer this one or you can decline. It's completely up to you. Who is driving the 86 tonight? Because it's definitely not Terry.
It is Terry Foster. He says he does like Michigan, and he actually did some practice today, so that's probably why he's actually doing good.
Yeah, my goodness. You realize, of course, Rick, go ahead and tell him.
If the race was to end right now, brother, you're going to have to put his name on the banner.
Yeah, I actually brought that up before because I had a perfect strategy planned out what I was going to do and just got caught up and everything. But yeah, I said that before. I'm like, we've never had 3 different winners for the banner in 1 week.
Well, actually, now I stand corrected because my scoring's telling me that Terry's sitting in 24th and Amanda's ahead of him.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah, I think all of the teenage drivers have some damage going on. Terry said he hit the wall a couple times, and I got caught up in that. And Aaron hit me, and then blamed it on me.
All right, bud. Who do you got on the 3 that you need to thank here tonight?
Well, I got to thank Turn 3 Racing for doing a great broadcast as always. Savage Edge, go check out our store. We updated the store there. TRJ Karting for putting on the league. Butt Kicker for sponsoring, MF Racing Designs, and Sam and Mark for doing the race control. But yeah, I should be back out there. I think I don't have that much left.
All right, bud. Go get her fixed up, and we look forward to seeing the 3 back out on track.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.
All
Good
right.
luck, bud.
Corey Sherman, driver of the number 3, having a moment to be able to come up and talk to us, which is not what he's looking for, but on the track, we've got something very interesting happening right now. Matt Gruenberg has found some competition. The number is 88. The name is Jamie Walker, and Walker takes the race lead.
Well, like I said, we can't worry about Walker, Chris. We know his tricks and secrets now.
And here comes the 6. Derek Paulson also riding high right now, trying to get around Matt Gruenberg. He does it in the corner. Ty Morosco taking a peek to the inside. He's seeing how everybody else is able to do it. He wants a piece too. The winningest driver this season finds himself in 3rd spot, drives down to the inside, looking for second back. Matt Gruenberg versus Derek Paulson. They go side by side. Derek Paulson has him by about a half a car and shuts the door on the front stretch. This could be the last lap of any race here at Blazing Pedals. And you're live here watching the show here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. We can't thank you enough for joining us out here. It's been a lot of fun. Meanwhile, we're also over halfway done.
I looked up there while you're going off, Chris, and I was like, wow, where'd the time go already?
Oh, it's one of those deals. It's going to be a quick race. This 2-mile track is very fast, and these guys love it.
They do.
I'm going to add these guys and girl. Amanda Sherman running in 20th spot. And Rick, if she's got damage, I don't know, maybe a little bit in the left front. Maybe. But the 8, pretty clean, pretty square. And nobody around her right now. Back up.
Seeing a little bit in the rear left there. And yeah, she scraped something. She's all good, though.
Yeah,
It'll be all right.
It's minor.
She's carrying the banner right now. That's all, that's all that matters.
Look, you buff that right out, you'll be all set.
Yeah.
3 laps to go before the scheduled yellow flag for stage number 2 is set to come out. Jamie Walker putting distance between first and second spot. Matt Gruenberg has fallen back to fourth as Ty Morosco able to get around. Morosco racing very well here at Michigan.
And I know we still got a little bit of racing left, Chris, but I just want to remind you that we get to turn it up here tonight. Don't forget that. I know we're close to the end.
We gotta turn it up. Don't you worry about that.
I just want to make sure that you haven't forgotten.
Oh, no. I'm saving it. John Perkins in the 33, running in 5th spot. And he is getting close to the back bumper of Matt Gruenberg. John Perkins carrying the banner for Speed Mafia here tonight. Rick Thompson, though, just a couple spots behind. One more lap for Jamie Walker to try and win stage number 2. Let's see if the Dew Crew, the MF Racing Designs number 88, able to get this one done as he rounds through turns 1 and 2 and on to the back stretch he goes. Rounding through turns 3 and 4, the 88 looking to try and win stage number 2 here tonight. And it's looking strong here for Jamie Walker, winner of stage number 2. Caution flies. And we bring them down to a nice resting speed. Jamie Walker, a 9/10 of a second lead at the line. Well, congratulations to MF Racing Designs taking the 88 all the way up to first spot here for stage number 2. The sponsors we have here are the best, bar none.
Now daughter and mom have one to say there. Daughter
right.
and dad.
One more stage for the tiebreaker.
That's right.
All
right,
too
Michael.
good.
Oh, Sunday.
Love it. Let's take a look in on all of our drivers here during a stage break, and you're not going to believe this. Brian Dees is relaxed.
Is he blinking?
The 5 car, that's Corey Rutherford. He's looking pretty relaxed. The TRJ Ford Mustang, driven by this kid right here. Not a kid, a young man. Ian Habiak. Corey Rutherford's brother. How about Joshua Rutherford? The driver of the 55, looking a little relaxed. Oh, getting a little smile in. Yeah, he hit it. Rick Thompson out of Speed Mafia. and TBB, the last of our live drivers. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to step away for just a moment. When we come back, the final stage, the fight to 120, will be back here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. And we're back live here at Michigan. Cars folded in 2 by 2. Pace car lights are off. We're getting set to go back to green for what could be the final time here tonight. Our race leader is going to be, it looks like, John Perkins in the 33, who opts for the outside. Rick Thompson going to be starting on his inside. Behind them, it is going to be the 22 of Brad Collins to his outside, Derek Paulson. Then you've got Matt Gruenberg, Joshua Rutherford in the 55. Ian Habiak quietly sitting in the, I believe, the 7th spot with Hayden Wheeler. Yes, to his outside in the 68. Then it's going to be the 66, Gordon McAvoy, and the 1 of Tom Orozco. Waiting now on that green flag as the pace car is off the racing surface. Here we go. Whoa. 33 gets a little loosey on the go pedal, but able to hang on. And John Perkins leading the lap.
Yeah, Brad Collins also had that same issue there in the number 22, Chris. Little wheel spin there, but able to hang on. Matt Grunberg working on the outside there. Brad Collins going to be following a spot here. Here comes Derek Paulson to take over the lead.
Yeah, he's going for it, and he got it. And he is showing the way for Grunberg on the outside. John Perkins going to fight back on the inside, and his speed mopping machine can't quite do it. Falls in line. They go single file. And Rick, you were just asking about it. I was just waiting for all the cars to be kind of lined up. We're going to do it.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching on a phone, make sure you turn that thing on up to 10. If you're watching on a TV, put it up to 100, because we are about to turn it up. Always has to ruin my fun. Caution on the track. And really not sure why this time.
It would be the 5 and the 42 getting together.
All right, let's go back to Rutherford. Rutherford and Wellman. It's a 42 sandwich between the Rutherfords. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed the turn it up while we could. I always have so much fun with that. I should probably shut it down though.
I don't know. We got to do it again, man. I was just getting into my meditation zone. And when you do that, man, I crank it up here and I just lay back in my chair and I'm like, yeah.
I know it hurts the ears. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, 41 laps to go though. And Derek Paulson stays out, along with Brian Dees, Ian Habiak, Joshua Rutherford, Corey Rutherford. So a bunch of drivers staying out. James Miller being scored a lap down, so make that 2. Last season's champion Dalton Kilroe, who started tonight a lap down, has finally made it back onto the lead lap in his number 41.
And it looks like that caution penalty is going to be put on the 5 for an EOL, Chris. Corey Rutherford, end of line.
So Corey's going to lose 5th spot, go all the way back to the back. Should put him in 29th position, I believe. Derek Paulson, Brian Dees, Ian Habiak, Joshua Rutherford, Matt Gruenberg, now your top 5. As the pace car lights drop down and we start folding it in 2 by 2.
Looks like Paulson opting to take the outside lane, Chris.
And Derek's to the outside. That'll put the Soul Stealer on the inside. The outside lane has definitely been working here for these restarts. Mariel's paint job trying to win the second time with driver Derek Paulson. Already has 1 win with that paint scheme. Pace car takes the hard left-hand turn, clears the racing surface. Now all eyes on Derek Paulson. He hits the loud pedal and away we go, back under the green flag. Ryan Dees trying to hold on to second. He is under attack from Joshua Rutherford. We're going 3 wide,
Going
racing
3 wide.
behind him. As Jamie Walker takes it 3 wide on the outside. Ty Morosco shot out of a cannon on the bottom side. The 55 has a moment as he's a little tight. Up to the top side of the wall is the 55. And here comes Morosco and Jamie Walker.
Now Jordan McAvoy he's bringing Tanner Marr with him. So Josh Rutherford falling backwards a little bit. He finally stopped the bleeding there in 8th place, but he's got Cody Moore coming pretty strong. Right behind Moore, the 16, the Hurricane.
Oh, the
Ooh,
55 tags the wall. He gone.
Good job holding it up there, though. Drew Eisenman now up into 9th position in the 77, Chris.
4 wide.
Oh, boy.
4 wide here at Michigan. They figured it out, and then they went 3 wide. Oh my goodness. Wow. Car to Tag City. We're going to go 3 wide again.
Oh,
Rick Thompson on the inside, the 31. Christian Pittman in the sucker hole.
Rick.
The 68 of Hayden Wheeler to the outside. Rick Thompson lets it go for a moment, then he comes back in and rejoins the field. And we ain't seen nothing yet. Up top, it's Matt Gruenberg being chased down by Derek Paulson. Paulson moves down to the inside. Not going to be able to get there. Falls back in line. Brian Dees. Haven't called his name, haven't called his number very often tonight. Finds himself in the top 5, working the inside of Jamie Walker. Can't do it. Walker slams the door. The 17 again looking down low. Here comes the one of Ty Morosco on Derek Paulson. That might have been a mistake. Morosco loses a little ground, and here comes Walker to take it away.
Man.
Matt Gruenberg, your race leader, putting everything he's got into that right foot. Derek Paulson, Jamie Walker, Tom Morosco, Brian Dees round out the top 5. And look at the line of cars right behind them.
Yeah, that line starts with the 66, Jordan McAvoy in 6th, Tanner Marr in 7th, John Perkins 8th, Cody Moore 9th, Christian Pittman in his 31, rounding out that top 10, Chris. And you might as well throw Rick Thompson in there too, because he's battling for that 10th position right now.
Yeah, Rick Thompson trying to get there. May look to make it 3 wide again, doesn't do it. Ahead of them, John Perkins looking in the inside of Tanner Marr. Perkins looking to gain a spot. And he's got it going into turns 1 and 2. Finally have gone nose to tail, and just as I say that, here comes the 33 inside of Jordan McAvoy. John Perkins looking to try and take away a spot. He does. So John Perkins moves up the board to 6th spot. He's got one more driver just in front of him before he cracks into the top 5. It's going to be the sole stealer, Brian Dees.
And man, John Perkins been having an up and down race season, Chris. Been, very strong. And a lot better from what he was last year. I mean, that 33 is due to hit victory lane soon.
Tanner Marr steps out in the 4. Marr on the inside of Jordan McAvoy in the 66. as John Perkins takes a peek down on the inside of the 17 of D's. 4 wide again. Christian Pittman brings it all the way down to the inside, and he backs off.
Man,
These guys need to stop it because it's giving me heart palpitations up here.
you and me both, brother.
Have to look away for just a moment. Matt Gruenberg holding a half a second lead over Derek Paulson. Jamie Walker in third, trying to chase down the sixth. Time Orozco in the fourth spot. John Perkins behind him in fifth. And then it is Dees and Rick Thompson, and then Jordan McAvoy, Christian Pittman, Tanner Marr, Cody Moore, Hayden Wheeler, Joshua Sexton, Brad Collins, TBB in 15th as we're under caution.
I was gonna let you know, but I was just gonna let you keep going.
Oh, I knew. I was on a roll.
You were the O2, my friend.
Well, let's go back, take a peek in on the O2 of Race Clark. Oh, wow, that's I don't know. Back one more time and take a different look in. You see the hood, perfect, right there. Oh, may have made a little contact. Nonetheless, under caution one more time. Slight damage on the Race Clark machine. Leaders coming down pit road, all except Hayden Wheeler, Dalton Kilrow, Philip Van Vliet, Terry Foster staying out. And a bunch of drivers on pit road. 38 laps to go as of this moment.
And I hate to do this, Chris, but I think I need a dip, brother.
Amanda, it's on.
They got my nerves going, you know. Oof.
I want to thank everybody for tuning into the Turn 3 Racing Network. This is Michigan Blazing Pedals Xfinity Series, and it has been a hell of a race here tonight. It has been some kind of good. Hayden Wheeler in the 68 machine, currently being scored as your race leader, last season's champion. Did not come down pit road. The 41 of Dalton Kilrow behind him. Philip Van Vliet in the 89 Mustang. Somehow Terry Foster finds himself within the top 5. Then it's going to be Jamie Walker in the 88. Ty Morosco, Derek Paulson, John Perkins, Rick Thompson. What happened to Gruenberg on pit road as he comes back out in 12th spot?
Oh, Chris, I don't know, man, but I wish you were listening in on to driver chatter. So race control came through and gave that UL to the O2. And the O2 has left the racing venue tonight. And somebody came on, I'm not going to mention any names, but they know who they are. And he goes, well, there's that loyalty we're talking about. That was great.
Oh boy.
Hey, it's 8:55 p.m., Chris. I'm shocked, and I'm very proud of Sam Baumgarten sitting there in race control still. Now, I know that he's got to get up at 4:30 tomorrow morning, but he's hanging on. That's true loyalty.
Yes, it is. Oh, we got some big guns up front still. And Terry Foster.
How did Terry Foster get in the third?
He's in fourth, but you know, that's okay.
Or, well, it says, okay.
It's outside. So. A 41, hands full during that restart, able to hold on to it though, as Hayden Wheeler, your race leader, has a great restart. Oh my goodness, we're gonna go 3 and 4 wide again. I can feel it.
That's why I put a dip in, brother. I'm telling you.
Here we go. Oh, we've got caution, and it's big time. Hayden Wheeler, race leader, and we've got caution on the field with 25 to go. Well, let's go back and take a peek in to see what happened. Well, no surprise, we're 3 wide. Looks like the 77 may have gotten into Amanda Sherman. She held her own. And oh boy, the Butcher takes a hard lick to the inside.
That almost made the baby roof come out, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Let me go back one more time and take a look at this. It looks like the 77 came up into the 8 a little bit. Got a little messy. The 16 did a great job. And somebody found the 77 really well. Not sure who that was. One more time we go. Oh, that might have been Bachlover.
The 77 going to get an EOL penalty on that one, Chris.
I clicked on the wrong car. Got to do it one more time. Oh, no, it wasn't Bachlover. Bachlover made it through. For the first time this year, Aaron Bachlover misses an incident on track. He tried. He was right there. Just couldn't quite steer into him right.
24 laps to go, though, Chris.
And look who the leader is.
Look who the leader is. Look who's in second. Look who's in third.
Oh, my heart.
Harry, if you practice every week, buddy, this is what can happen. Sonoma, nice, easy track. Next week.
This is going to go to his head. You know that. Stay tuned tomorrow night on Facebook.
Wait, no, it's not over yet, though.
Okay. DNA Shop Talk. Terry Foster probably going to have the banner. Who would have thunk it?
I'm not saying nothing yet, because I am not going to give him bad juju. Keep going, brother. That's all I'm going to say. That's it. I'm done.
Ty Morosco is your race leader. He opts for the outside lane. Jamie Walker to the inside. And then you've got third place runner Terry Foster. Philip Van Vliet in the 89 to his outside. Going to restart this one in fourth spot. Matt Gruenberg, John Perkins make up row number 3. Row 4 going to be Rick Thompson and Jordan McAvoy. Row 5, Brad Collins, Cody Moore. Amanda Sherman, Matt Hackathorn making up row number 6. Oh boy. Could we have 2 TNA finishers in the top 10? Would it be the first time this season? I think it might.
It might. Thing that I love though, Chris, is just a few weeks away, we're gonna be back here again, man. And I say a few weeks, that's September, and I'm excited for that because there's a lot of drivers there that got into some stuff tonight that were very strong here, so they're gonna have a second chance.
Yes, they
Who
are.
knows?
Maybe a third.
And maybe a third.
Pace car drops down and off from the racing surface. Ty Morosco takes control of the field. He hits the go pedal. Back under green we go. Morosco with a great restart. Jamie Walker holds on the second. Terry Foster in trouble for third as here comes Gruenberg. Gruenberg takes it away, but Terry Foster has a little separation between himself and John Perkins. Perkins having a good battle right now with Rick Thompson. Cody Moore and everybody else. Oh, we got one going around. It's Van Vliet. Caution again coming out. Cody Moore and Philip Van Vliet getting together. Corey Sherman after the incident. Oh, Lord. Let's go back. Take a peek at this one. It happened quick. Watch the 24 and the 89. And I'm not sure. Oh, the 66 may have had something to do with that too. Well, let's go back one more time. Cody Moore comes up the track, gets into the 89. I'm so sorry to the 66. You had nothing to do with that one. And then Corey Sherman also had something happening to him. Corey gets into the wall, comes down, and just touches Cody Moore. Just touches him.
So 24, Cody Moore. Tomorrow, special guest on the TNA Shop Talk at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can find them on Facebook under TNA Motorsports. But he's going to be getting the EOL.
Okay, a bunch of different strategies being employed right now. Some drivers going down pit road, some drivers choosing not to. The 54, Matt Gruenberg, decides to stay out. Last time Gruenberg was on pit road, lap number 92. Same can be said about the top three. Jordan McAvoy, Matt Hackathorn, all on pit road at lap 92. Brian Dees, Derek Paulson, Ian Habiak, lap number 96. Add Hayden Wheeler to that list.
Yeah, lots of different strategies, Chris. Lap 97, Tanner Meyer, Josh Sexton, Pittman, Dalton Kilrow, top 11.
People might be thinking this is the best time to take that last set of tires if they have a set. And you know, with 20 to go, 19, maybe make it 18 when we finally go back under green, it's probably not a bad idea to have your best foot forward. Pace car lights drop down. We are getting ready to go back under the green flag. Let's get a word in from our series sponsor, TRJ Karting.com.
TRJKarting.com is your #1 online source for karting components, engines, and safety gear. They have a huge selection for the novice to the professional and a dedicated section for sim racers. No matter how you do it, your desire and passion to go fast fuels them. Their focus is to put their customers into victory lane. Make sure you check them out at TRJKarting.com and give them a like on Facebook.
Make sure you do give him that like on Facebook. Help Tim out. Support small business.
And like it says, give him a like on Facebook too. You can see all the cool stuff that Tim does for a lot of young racers out there, keeping them living their dream of racing on track. It's wicked awesome to see.
Rick, it all comes down to this. It's going to be 18 laps to go when we retake the green flag. There's a lot of strategies being employed right now. We can see it. People at home, not so much. What are you thinking here for the last 18?
It's go time. That's all I know.
Matt Gruenberg, your race leader, takes the inside lane and away he goes. Looks like the 17 had trouble getting going, and Brian D is falling way back. That's going to slow that outside lane down. Jordan McAvoy falls into line into second spot. Matt Hackathorn in third, Derek Paulson fourth. And Brian Dees, the Soul Stealer, sits in the 5th position. Look at the run Gruenberg's got.
Man.
Derek Paulson taking away second spot from McAvoy. Derek Paulson would love to get back to the front here with this one. 17 laps to go. Gruenberg had stretched the lead back out to 0.8 of a second, now starting to close back in with Derek Paulson in second spot. Jordan McAvoy fights back on the outside, not willing to give it up. Now doesn't have a choice. Paulson gives a little wiggle to 66. Backs off just a little bit, gives him room to settle it down.
Getting racy, man. I love it.
Not sure what happened to Brian Dees in the 17 machine, but he is way back now in the 10th spot, as he was not able to get that 17 going.
I think he was blinking too much.
Laps to go. If you've got new tires, now is the time to abuse them, as Matt Gruenberg has stretched the lead out to almost a full second over Derek Paulson. Clean air on the 54, doing him right. As Derek Paulson, Jordan McAvoy still locked into a battle here for second spot. The TNA battle is definitely starting to heat up a little bit. 20th spot belongs to Aaron Bockover. 21st, Carrie Foster. 23rd, Amanda Sherman.
And they're racing for that banner, man.
It's a lot of pride to be there.
Oh, Bockover. Terry Foster. Oh, my goodness.
Aaron Bockover going for a ride.
Look at Terry. Hang on to it. Damn.
Let's go back and take a peek in on this one. As Foster drops down to the inside. You see Amanda Sherman slowly creeping in. And the 44 gives a bump to the 86. The 86 retaliates. I love it. And Amanda Sherman just drives off with a big old smile on her face. Meanwhile,
the manor, boys.
Unbelievable. Meanwhile, up front, 12 laps to go for the 54 of Matt Gruenberg. Gruenberg has won more races this year than any other driver out there, and he's looking to try and do it again. Aiden Wheeler gets around Ian Habiuk, and he opens the door for the 88 of Jamie Walker. Walker stays down low. He is going to try and get around the 68 of Wheeler now. He's got a nose in. Wheeler going to go down a spot to Jamie Walker. And the Hurricane takes a peek down to the inside. Going to try and get a spot back. Not going to do it. Derek Paulson starting to put some separation between himself and the 66. Behind McAvoy, there's a battle brewing for fourth spot, and Jamie Walker taking it away from Matt Hackathorn. 10 laps to go. Guess we can let the cat out of the bag a little bit. Jamie Walker on fresh tires. Will he have enough time to use them up? Derek Paulson starting to bite into that race lead just a little bit. It was at a second, now 0.84. The Hurricane. He's underneath Tom Orozco. That's for seventh spot. He takes it away now. Habiuk has to try and work on Hayden Wheeler. And here comes John Perkins. He's going to try and make it 3 wide.
He's not
Why not?
He's going to do it.
8 laps to go. We go 3 wide.
Oh, the 68 in the wall a little bit.
They settle down the 3 wide, but there is still a battle going on between the 33 of John Perkins and Ian Habiuk. Habiuk has him by just a little bit. Habiuk holding on to the 8th spot. Perkins reloading and trying again. He's got his teammate right behind him, Rick Thompson. And this time, Perkins takes a big old bite out of the 16. Check in on Amanda Sherman. She is leading the way for the TNA boys. Aaron Bachhover and Terry Foster getting into it. And Amanda driving by with a smile on her face.
I bet you she was white knuckled on the wheel going, oh, come on, guys, don't do this, not now.
Well, the gap right now about 3/4 of a second between Matt Gruenberg and Derek Paulson. So it is closing, but is it closing fast enough? Jamie Walker is taking over the 3rd spot, and he is trying to catch Paulson.
Poor Rick Thompson there in 8th place, Chris. He's trying to get around Hayden Wheeler. He's finally cleared the 68. But Hayden Wheeler not done yet. He's looking down on the inside of the 76. Oh, no, thinks better of it.
Half a second, Rick. The battle between first and second spot, as Derek Paulson certainly is starting to close in now, 0.4 of a second. And Derek Paulson is really starting to catch the draft. This could be it. If he can hold the draft, he might be able to get to the back door of the 54. He's got to do it within the next couple of laps to have enough time to try and pass.
And now look at him go. Now he's starting to suck up. Definitely has the draft, Chris.
Does the Mariel machine have the speed to try and catch and pass Matt Gruenberg here for the race win? 0.24 is the gap at the line. 3 laps to go, and the lead has vanished for Matt Gruenberg. It's Toyota versus Ford. Next time by, both sticks will be up in the air, indicating 2 laps to go. Derek Paulson using the draft and then ducks down into turn 1, doesn't have enough. Has to regroup. Trying to take the shot too early. Down below again. The 6 taking a peek. Derek Paulson trying to put it door to door. Derek Paulson for the race lead. Matt Gruenberg might be out of gas.
He might be, yep. There goes Jamie Walker to take over second.
Matt Gruenberg stretched it out too far, didn't have enough. Derek Paulson, Jamie Walker, John Perkins, your top 3. Tonight it is going to be Mariel 2, Michael 1 for the MF Racing Designs. As Derek Paulson takes the checkered flag. Jamie Walker in second. John Perkins taking third. What a race.
That was fantastic.
Wow, wow, wow.
And Amanda Sherman claims the banner this week for TNA Motorsports.
Second time this season for Amanda Sherman.
Ooh, Derek Paulson just ran out of fuel.
All right. No burning the house down for the Ford. It used it all up. All right, well, we'll step away for just a quick moment. And when we come back, post-race interviews for the top 3. We will be right back. Back live here at Michigan, and we just watched a barn burner, 240 miles complete, and finishing in the third spot. It is going to be the number 33 of John Perkins. John, Chris, and Rick up in the booth. Do you have a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going, guys?
It's going well, bud. Listen, you have had a heck of a season this year. You've been strong for most of the season, but here you are on the podium. Good sign for the 33 going forward.
Yes, sir. And finally, this dang pit strategy has been getting me. Seems like every week where I'll have a good run going, and then something happens on a pit call or something, and I end up, 12th to 15th. But I'll take it today.
You sure will, bud, and congratulations for bringing that Mustang home in third spot. Who do you have on that machine that you need to thank tonight?
Well, first off, I'd like to thank, TRJ Karting for sponsoring this entire league. And you pay to win setups for helping Mark out with the setups. I think we had Butt Kicker coming along. I'd like to thank them. And you got to thank old Michael Falk at MF Racing Designs for these sweet paint schemes that he gives us every week. Of course, my team, Speed Mafia, Mark Arthur for running the league, and then you guys for doing this for us every week. Really do appreciate it. And of course, my main sponsor, Champion Barbecue, they've been with me the whole time, and I really do appreciate it.
All right, bud. Well, congratulations once again on a third place finish, a road course next week. You ready for that?
No, if you remember from Daytona, the road courses are not cool. They belong to the foreigners, not to NASCAR, but whatever. But I appreciate you guys taking the time to talk to me. And we'll see y'all next week.
And also congratulations, John, because we hear you're the boss now.
Oh yes, by the way, I got promoted. David, that used to be my boss. Well, now I'm the same as him. I got a promotion, and I actually got moved to day shift. So now I'm the boss. So I get to make all the races.
Awesome, buddy.
That's awesome.
Congratulations once again to the driver of the 33, bringing it home in third spot tonight. It's going to be John Perkins. And Rick, I believe you caught up with the number 88, Jamie Walker, our second place finisher.
I did, Chris. Jamie Walker, driver of the number 88 MF Racing Design machine. You got Rick Chris up in the booth. You got a copy, brother?
Yeah, I got you guys.
Well, it's good to talk to you again, man. Second place, up 30 positions since the drop of the green flag, man. You were hauling out there. It seems like the gremlins are definitely gone now.
I would hope so. We spent enough money on this thing, right?
It's like real racing, brother. You just got to keep shelling it out.
Well, the way things are going, I see, what was it, third last week, second this week? Oh, maybe I can pull out a win next week. We'll see what we can do, right?
Well, next week, yeah, we head to Soma, man. So another road course. How you feeling about that?
Let's try the following week. How's that?
Okay. Well, the good news is in September, so just a few weeks, we got to get through. We're going to be back here in Michigan, man. So, I mean, I know that you do good at this track, and obviously you had a really good race here. Is there anything you want to talk about the race here tonight?
To tell you the truth, I was actually struggling. I couldn't, with being matched up with or even on tires with everybody else. I wasn't able to do much. I had to be off sequence with everybody else, and that's the only reason where I was able to gain so many spots.
Well, you did a fabulous job as always, man. Anybody on that 88 you'd like to thank?
Of course, we got to thank the Mountain Dew crew, of course. The Skittles, and then who is it? I can't spit so many names out. It's been a while since I've been in here, but you guys up in the booth and Blazing Pedals running this league on, and just it's been, like I said, it's been a really rough season for me, and I'm finally coming back to my norm.
Well, it's good to have you back out there, brother. And congratulations once again.
Yeah, we're even willing to help you out, bud. Michael Falk Racing Designs, TRJKarting.com, and Butt Kicker.
Thanks, guys. I really wanted to say it, but I got caught up.
It's okay, buddy. That's what we're here for. We're here to help any way we can. Jamie Walker, driver of the number 88. Maybe not looking forward to next week's road race. Maybe he is. I've seen him play possum before. But tonight, he brings it home in second spot. And in the race win for tonight, how about this? It's the Marielle, number 6. Out of MF Racing Designs. It's going to be Derek Paulson for the second time with this paint scheme. Derek, Chris, and Rick, do you have a copy?
I got a copy.
Well, buddy, you bringing that thing home in first place, and I know there's a little girl that's very excited to see her paint job up there one more time. this thing is doing pretty good for you since you've changed this paint job. It has been very good racing out of the 6 machine. What's going on?
Well, I'm going to pull the stats, Mr. TBB here. And yeah, since I've switched this paint, I've got 2 wins, 2 seconds, and I got a top 10 at a road course, and that is like a miracle. So, I got to thank her. She brought me so much good luck, good fortune in this paint. I think she'll be on the car going forward for quite a while here.
Oh, that is so cool, man. Next week we have a road course again. How you feeling? I mean, top 10 last time by. Can you squeeze out another one?
Maybe if I get enough practice in. I'm not a road racer by any means. I don't do a whole lot of roads, so it's like new to me when I get in there. But I'm gonna give her my best try. Tonight was my, but between this and Iowa was one of my best complete races in this series here. Had a fast car, made a mistake with pits there towards the end of the race, but I lucked into getting another caution, and it was been a good night.
All right, bud. And that's going to lead me into the final thing. Who do you have on the 6 that you need to thank tonight?
Well, we got to thank Mariel. She did. Ever since she painted me this car, my fortunes have really changed, and can't thank her enough for painting me this beautiful car. And got to thank MF Racing Designs. As you can tell, this league, they've got a ton of cars out here on track. He's awesome. Go find him on MF Racing Designs out on Facebook. Got to thank Butt Kicker. TRJ Karting again for coming aboard. They do so much for us, for our league here. I'm really glad they're on again. And got to thank Pay to Win Setups. I got to thank the admins. I got to thank the drivers who show up. God, we had another big turnout again tonight. And I got to thank you guys up in the booth. And I think that's about it.
All right, Derek. We look forward to seeing you again next week. Congratulations one more time on the race win. We'll get you out of here so you can go celebrate. And we are going to close it up by simply saying this. Michigan has been one of the best tracks here for Blazing Pedals since Rick and I have started broadcasting these races again tonight. It did not disappoint. I look forward every single time I see Michigan on the schedule here at Blazing Pedals. And next time, I think that we're in for just as good, if not better, of a race here for the Blazing Pedals. And for Rick and myself, and for Turn 3 Racing Network, thank you very much for tuning in tonight. We'll see you again next week.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.